Hey guys, I just wanted to check in real quick with you. Just give it a second to focus. This is in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, still for the escaped convict. Like I kind of explained last night when I did my live, I'm truly having a difficult time trying to figure out how to find an escaped convict. This is why. Because when we usually do astrology, guys, we have a victim and we have a killer, okay? He's not a victim. So location astrology, you go to the first house to find the victim, and then the seventh house would be the killer or the open enemy to the victim. Now, I feel like it's difficult because all missing people in location astrology are ruled by the moon as well, but at the same time, he's also an enemy to the public. So I feel like I'm having a very hard time figuring out how to do a chart on him. And I'm not an expert. And like I said, I'm still learning. But if I look at him as the open enemy, he's in Scorpio. That is not a positive sign for any open enemy to the public to be in. That's if he's still in Phoenixville, okay? That's if he's still where we think that he is, okay? In this city and state. So Scorpio is a beautiful sign. I love Scorpio. But remember, when we're doing these charts, it's not like regular astrology. We're looking at the negative aspects of a killer for the seventh house. We want to look at the negative aspects of Scorpio. And the negative aspects of Scorpio is a stalker, a hunter, greedy, someone that is ruthless and will hunt you down and get what they want and will ultimately get their desires met, whatever that desire may be. They will get it. They're very it's a dark sign. And don't forget that Scorpios rule death. Scorpios are the sign of death. That's why they're so important on these astrology charts. They really are the most important sign in the zodiac when it comes to forensic criminal astrology, in my opinion. Now, so we break it down. Who is the ancient ruler of Scorpio? It's Mars. Because before Scorpio had Mars, before Scorpio had Pluto, Pluto and Aries and Scorpio shared the same planet. Aries and Scorpios shared Mars together. Again, for our killer open enemy to show up as Mars and Scorpio, this is a horrible combination. This is somebody that is ruthless and will act quickly. They will be angry and they don't care. He's sitting in Libra there. Do you see Mars sitting in Libra? So that means that that's the scales of justice, okay? After him. And then I'm a little confused because, again, we don't have a victim here. If we had a victim, we'd be looking for DNA for where our victim's DNA is. I mean, we could kind of say that where Saturn is sitting would be where he's at, possibly, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But if it is, Saturn is sitting in between Aquarius and Pisces. So that's him near water. He's near fresh water. He's near sewers, tunnels, any man-made structure that has water going through it. Quick moving water. It could be a lake. It could be a pond. It doesn't have to be quick moving, but it could be a ditch. He could be crawling around in low to the ground ditches. Okay. Libra is also an air sign. And he could be balanced in between something, like hiding between a ditch. That's if I'm reading the chart correctly. It's like I said, this is difficult for me because he's also an open enemy. He's also missing, but he's not a victim that's missing. So usually when we do location astrology, we're looking for a victim. He's not technically a victim. That's what's making this hard for me to wrap my brain around. If we do have a victim, there is Aquarius that's sitting over here in the 12th house. That's a little concerning to me. You know, that we could actually have a tragedy where someone's knocked unconscious or hurt. Jupiter's there. That can be near a church or a school or a small business. That's if we have a victim. So, I mean, this is just me trying to absorb the chart with you guys just off the top of my head. It is difficult for me to understand, but we do have Taurus here. That could be someone's property, someone's house, that's something that somebody owns. Taurus runs your investments, your property, your business, things like that. And we do have the planet of tragedy and unexpected events going over to Pluto. And if you can see, there is a tiny dotted line going over to Pluto as well. I don't know if you can see that. It's just really, really tiny line. If you give the phone a second to adjust. Sorry, I'm doing this on my phone so you guys can see. Anyway, he's more desperate, and so he's ruled by Libra. So I pulled up the degree that he was sitting in, and this is the degree that he's at. He was at like 11 degrees of Libra. So we would read the closest numbers on the fixed star signs. These are the fixed stars that are above his head right now at 10 o'clock p.m. So we have him disgrace, stealing, widowhood. I mean, I hope he doesn't go after like a widow, depression, witch hunts. I mean, this is like a witch hunt for him, basically. Mysticism and occult, destructiveness, repulsiveness, scavenging. So he is scavenging, guys. He's out. This would represent him, okay? Malevolence. I'm not going to say that word there, but suicide, greed, injuries. So he could be hurt. He could have gotten hurt. And he's a scavenger. So this is the mindset that our escaped convict is in right now. He's in it's very scary. Very scary. So I just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys and tell you that I am having a hard time with the chart, but he is an open enemy to the public, and this is the fixed star signs that he's sitting in, okay? So God bless everybody. I hope everybody stays safe. I do feel like he's very dangerous with this. The planets are trying to tell us that this is his mindset. So it's sad. It's scary. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys and show you what I have. So the fact that he's showing up in Mars, that means he's violent. He will be violent. Scorpio is a dark sign, guys. For an open enemy to the public to show up in Scorpio and Mars, it's the worst possible thing. I mean, sometimes it can actually even represent assault in a sexual way. So hopefully not. I really hope not. Maybe not, because he's not connected to Pluto. That's usually when Pluto's like there. So I don't have Mars connected to Pluto, but I hope he's not like broken into a widow's home or something. But I mean, if we look at Saturn, he could be in near a freshwater source, low to the ground, underground, sewers, septic tanks, wells, anything that's a man-made system that water does flow through, or like a man-made ditch, or it rules ditches in the earth. Aquarius can. So, and caves, tunnel systems like that, sewer, like being in the sewer systems. So I just wanted to pop on real quick and show you what I had. Hopefully we'll find him soon. He is dangerous. He's in a very desperate situation. So I just wanted to pop on with you guys, okay? He's becoming more desperate, and with that Mars sitting there, that's an angry planet. It's a violent planet. And it's quick and it's fast. And it is going over to tragedy. So it's not good. It's not good. I do feel like he might be in contact with his mother. Or the moon here. The moon can also represent a mother. And there's a line from Mars, because this would be him, Mars. Going over to the moon and then up. I don't know. It's interesting. It could be his mother or it could be a mother that he's reached out to. Maybe a baby mama. Or let's just hope that it's not a widow that's also a mother. Because stealing from a widow, something like that. All right, I just wanted to tell you what I had, guys. Blessings to you all. Please take care of one another and please be safe, okay? All right. Bye.